this quintet covered by 3 lengths, tracked by Spruced Up and then Desi's Diamond. Heading on to the 7 furlong point, all but pulled up is Conrad Boy, as Turbo leads by half a length to 3/4. Second is the Benno, then Hell on Earth on the outside of Wolf of All Streets, followed by Comporta, Spruced Up, and the only other one that's in contention is Desi's Diamond at the back of the field. Heading to the 6 furlong point, another 3 flights left to jump in the Fairy House 2020 Ladies Handicap Hurdle. And it is Turbo rejoined by the Benno, followed by Comporta, who's taking closer order on the inside of Hell on Earth, and then Spruced Up and Wolf of All Streets, and a bit of a break to Desi's Diamond. Heading for the 5 mark, 3 to jump, and it's the Benno. Wolf of All Streets improves on the outside to contest the advantage, and then comes Comporta, and Desi's Diamond has lost Sheila Hearn there at the back of the field. And there's Sheila about to get to her feet with half a mile left to go. 2 to jump. Sheila Hearn now fully up, as it's Comporta who's slipped through on the rail to just pick it up from Wolf of All Streets. Spruced Up waltzes in under Anya O'Connor for Eddie Harty. Comporta second, Wolf of All Streets third.
In the noseband, and the Hood, as they race towards this hurdle, jumps it all right by a length. 2 on the inside, that's all-time gold. Barrettiner travelling up nicely, the white face. Craig Starr's off the bridle, and then comes Donald Ducks. Lady Kyria is next as they make the run well down the far side. And still Island Villa, the veteran, in front by 2 lengths to all-time gold and Barrettiner, both travelling well, that duo, in 2nd and 3rd positions. Donald Ducks is the latest one to come off the bridle, now ridden along in 4th place. He's kept going to Barrettiner in 2nd. Island Villa, though, has made most of the running, is going to hold on. A double for Conor O'Farrell. Island Villa wins it. Good front-running ride. Wins for Rebecca Menzies. Barrettiner 2nd last year. 2nd again. 3rd, Lady Kyria. And then came all-time gold from Craig Starr. And behind those was Donald Ducks.
Destiny and Alan Cooley. Cool Mix back in 3rd for Ross Chapman. Here's the final fence now. Nutswell got in too tight. Bunny hopped it, landed by a length and a half. Cracking Destiny trying to pick up. Cool Mix is next, but they're inside the final half furlong. Nutswell being driven right out. Cracking Destiny back for more than the aside. They hit the line, it's tight. Nutswell and Cracking Destiny have gone past together. Cool Mix for 3rd. Murphy's Law ran through for 4th.
In red of Johallo Paddy, 14 out to the outer. Between them with the headgear Macho Mover, ahead of Charlotte Wells, and still at the back Isabel's Goal towards the outside of Alianome as they come to jump flight number 3 before heading up the straight.
And that's followed by 6 strings. Call Out Loud, the oldest horse in the race, 8 years old, is in 4th. And the last one in is Radiance. They're set. And they're off in this Bombardier Golden Beer Handicap, another £15,000 event, and Captain Jameson away in between Powerlink and Radiance pretty quickly, and on the outside 6 strings also showing speed. Luke Morris looking across and starts to move over towards the others. The back marker is Call Out Loud early on, and 6 strings leads Radiance, the white and yellow in the headgear. On the outside is Captain Jameson, the grey Powerlink, the favourite in 4th position, Ben Curtis at this stage, and Call Out Loud, Theodore Ladd, just last of all, about 4 lengths behind the leader, and that's Call Out Loud stablemate, 6 strings. The field running towards halfway and heading back towards home. Keep the winning habit going going, but Radiance has his measure, and Radiance wins in the hands of Harrison Shaw. Powerlink second in third 6 strings, clear of Call Out Loud and Captain Jameson.
House. Jerry Hannon, he'd have got excited about that.
In between horses as they begin the run into the straight to flights 4 and 5, and as they do so, it is noticed to close. Lee Valley Legacy. The pair remain out in front as they come into the straight. In third place is Mossy White, then Zombazir Asgan, Pino Boy. To go, they for the jump, and it's Lee Valley Legacy landing in company with the grey notice.
Is in the lead, and news from Cheltenham. Old Grangewood was the winner. Old Grangewood won the feature at Cheltenham.
Nose bad. Urban Spirit is next. Briardale starts to stay on, but Quoteline Direct, who was keen early, can he last home? He still leads them down the hill towards the home straight with 2 left to jump. Becky Smith and Quoteline Direct in front by a couple of lengths. Paul Green trying to close. The Dancing Poet every chance with the stars on the sleeves. Then Briardale. Here's the second last. Quoteline Direct has a reduced lead. Sean Quinlan. The Dancing Poet wins it. Briardale was second. Third, Paul Green. Back in fourth was Quoteline Direct, who pulled too hard early on. Finished back in fourth, and then came Framley Garth.
Thriller at Cheltenham as we return to Gordon Brown at Musselburgh.
Leads up by a couple of lengths to Snookered, looking for his 5th consecutive win in the black and white diamond jacket. They're followed by Fisher Green in the maroon jacket, black hoop, red sleeves and cap near side, and tucked in behind those Aristo Duplessis in a noseband races in company with Ashington as they negotiate flight. Prisoners here still piling on the pressure, leads by 2 to Ashington racing second. That's followed by Newtown Boy on the inside. Behind that, Project Blue Book is next in the field. Peter the Mayo Man has come through to sit in 5th position. Down towards the third last flight of hurdles they go then. Langiano Felice with the smooth travelling Ashington towards the near side for Brian Hughes, closing all the while. Project Blue Book is next in the field, then Newtown Boy. Down towards the second last flight of hurdles they go. Langiano Felice, he hasn't breathed on Ashington towards the near side, sitting as quiet as a mouse. Brian Hughes, Newton Boy behind that, staying on Project Blue Book towards the near side. Ashington now asked to pick up and go and win his race, gets a reminder. In second place, Project Blue Book is staying on for John Joe O'Neill Jr. strongly towards the near side. So Chauvelin from nowhere, black and pink on the far side, is finishing off really well. They go inside the final furlong. So Chauvelin last to first has blasted to the front. So Chauvelin inside the final half starts to pull clear and will go on to win for Jim Goldie and Callum Bewley. So Chauvelin goes on to score to Project Blue Book. Ashington found nothing in third. In fourth was Newtown Boy.
Milan native, Hattie, at this one, 4 from the finish, and not much between. Another slight mistake by Schoolboy Hours. Cocan. Running on and behind them. Milan native is next, and Cocan Ma has dropped out tamely, and then Hattie at the second last. And on the near side, it's Castlebawn West and Mikey Fogarty who come there to pick it up. There's Massey's Wood being pulled up between the final 2 fences and the Follow Ferry House on social media. Beginner's Chase, and Castlebawn West moves on from Forza Milan, Schoolboy Hours, Milan native, Hattie, and then Cocan Mon. And at the final fence, it is Castlebawn West safely over the last from Forza Milan, trying to renew his challenge in second, and then Schoolboy Hours. But Willie Mullins is hot property today at both meetings. Milan, Schoolboy Hours, Milan native, Hattie.
4 for Willie Mullins across Tremor and Ferry House. He might not be done yet. Mikey Fogarty riding the winner. Catrix 2:45. Paddling went off the 11-8 favourite. Still going. Biggest danger, Reverent Cast.
Third is Referent Cast. In 4th place is Randy Pike. And then Paddling is racing in the black and yellow striped jacket with the white sleeves. And Generalisation, the maroon jacket, is towards the back, just jumping past Paddling in the air as they cleared that one. The last of the 5 over on the far side. So up front, it is Knock Robin who leads the top weight by almost a length to Valence Dormont, racing in second in the red and white quarters. In third now, Generalisation has improved on the inside to join Randy Pike. And the back marker is still Paddling, held up by Becky Smith as they prepare to face the jumping tests down the back straight. Fence number 9 is going to be next, and the leader on the inside is still Valence Dormont, narrowly to Knock Robin on the outer, who jumped alongside and jumped it the better. Over in third was Randy Pike, and then Generalisation. Reverend Cust is the one who's throwing out the distress signals. Didn't jump that last fence very well, and got a reminder. Paddling has joined that one at the back. Over the next they go, and up front it's still Valence Dormont. They head to the open ditch. Valence Dormont from Knock Robin in second, Randy Pike third, Generalisation fourth, and Paddling is now past the grey Reverend Cust, who's just toiling at the back as they jump the next one on the far side. Valence Dormont didn't get very high that time. He rather scattered the birch and was joined nearly by Knock Robin in second. Randy Pike is going okay in third place. And then Generalisation back in fourth, Paddling in fifth, and Reverend Cust clambered over that one. He's the back marker. That was the last on the far side. So now preparing to turn left-handed, and the descent towards the homes.
Together, Pat's Pearl landed about a neck back in third. Behind that one in fourth, Ruler just with a bit of a squeeze. Now joined by Highway Companion. Out wide of those runners, making up a little bit of ground, is Frame Rate as they go towards the next flight down the far side. The middle one is flight number 8. And all safely over that. On they go to flight 9, and Pat's Pearl's coming through for a share of it. Towards the inside, still prominent, not the Shabley. Lostock Hall between horses. Highway Companion behind those with Chosen Flame, who's getting much closer. Connective out wide in the black jacket. Pammy behind that with a black cap, red chevron. And then further towards the inside of runners, Gemologist trying to pick up from the back.
Benefit run over from Bridge Native, the inside, be a beneficiary behind him. Bridge Native coming home well and taking over now at less than 50 yards to race. And Bridge Native goes on to win it. Benefit Rung hung across the track, held on for second ahead of Be a Beneficiary. First class return and pound a stroke.
We could be more than just part-time lovers.
Some way back,
Yet, but up to the line at leisure. So Psycho wins in the hands of Brian Carver for Paul Nichols.
I don't know. There's an opportunity taken for someone to say, right, never mind what we've normally done. If no one else wants to go on, I'll happily take it up.
Covering the 6 runners. Dawn and Engineering Roundhill hurdles, they head out into the country. Somerville Boy on the outside of Janica, separated by half a length now with William Henry in third. Roxana running around in fourth, and then Henry Tom and Keldestan. They prepare free wheel to the first of 3 flights on the far side. Footman coming, Somerville Boy, the pale blues. Janica, and the third is William Henry. Keldestan making headway on the outside of Roxana. Between them is just past each Henry Tom. And flight number 6, Somerville Boy, Janica, sticking right to the inside. William Henry and the wide going Keldestan close behind. And then Roxana and Henry Tom. Still a little more than 3 lengths covering them as they run on towards the 7th. After 10 flights, Somerville Boy was wrong at that hurdle. Janica, who jumped really fluently, remains a close second, with William Henry and Keldestan on the outside in third and fourth, and then Roxana and Benetton. They prepare to hit the rising ground once again on the approach to the third last flight. Somerville Boy Roxana's closing in, then William Henry and Keldestan, an isolated 3 lengths back on the far side is Emmy Tom, trying to jump the 10th and final flight in the red. And it's finding more in the closing stages to win the Rel Field going away. Somerville Boy back to his best. Roxana had every chance in second, William Henry third, Janica and Keldestan fourth and fifth, Emmy Tom last home.